See, when we think about spirituality, there is a sense of consistency among all paths. I didn't do anything different, but shared my perception of reality in the form of this book.
As you already know, this book is all about realization of an individual's phenotypes and eventually breaking them.
This understanding was built upon numerous life experiences and gaining conceptual learning towards impermanence and emptiness.
Such heavy words, I must say. Most of us are afraid to even understand them. How did you accept learning about them? I mean, didn't you face any existential crisis?
Of course there was. There's hardly been any spiritual person who didn't face existential crisis. But it all boils down to how we face it. When I had mine, I went through one of my first personal loss in my extended family during my adult life. That person was so
Dear to me that I was using my inner power to make everything okay, but it doesn't work this way, at least in this world. Death felt real to me that day, and I wanted to do something about that feeling.
That's one way of learning that. I felt it too, not in the same dramatic way as you did, but it felt very real to me when Rovo died.
Rovotai, who?
My puppy. Oh.
See, I think that situations are not big or small. It all boils down to the impact it produces for you. As everyone has their own perception, and no one event would feel the same way to different people.
True. I realize that now. Thank you for reminding me that grief is just grief. It cannot be measured in situation and will always vary from person to person. But let us focus on Break Them All. Tell our viewers why they should read it.
Well, there are no right answers here. This book was published under a pen name, as the intent was not famosity, but to share my perception with the world.
So it helps them the same way those concepts helped in shaping my life. It's not self-help, but rather a guide towards initiating spiritual growth.
Now, if we think about the various chapters that are a part of this book, each one, once read, gives you a preview to your own understanding on that concept. So you realize at that moment itself how its presence or absence or even the level of intensity would change your life for the better. So there are 12 main chapters that talk about different phenotypes, and each one will break something within you, hence the name Break Them All.
You know, my personal favorite was Breaking the Doctor, which sounds so funny if taken literally. But jokes apart, I was going through some rough time then, and this perception really changed the way I saw that situation, which just expedited my recovery.
That's exactly what I wanted to share. There is no hidden secret that will be revealed, only it will help you realize their existence, and it is a powerful asset in making you walk that path. And that very thought allows you to grow from or into that phenotype, changing you as a person and revamping your life.
Although there's no sequence to read about them as each chapter covers a phenotype, but recommendation is chronological. Think of it like stepping up your game in this regard.
Mental health is of utmost importance these days, and people are understanding and doing something about it. So where can our viewers buy your book if all this talk generated interest?
Currently, it is available on all renowned digital platforms for free. But you can refer to the links in description to buy or read reviews.